Well, look at you guys being all brave, clicking on a mystery box, a nondescript title. Kudos for you guys for being so brave. You know, that didn't work out so well for Brad Pitt when he wanted to know what was in the box. But I had to do that because it's hard to keep a secret from you guys. You know, I gotta put a thumbnail up, I gotta like do a title, so it's hard to keep a secret. So, what are we doing today, Nikki? Or this week? You guys will find out on the other side of this 8-second intro. Surprise! We are on a cruise today. Actually, for the next 3 days.
Yes, to celebrate Rick's birthday. It was a surprise.
Happy birthday to me! So we are on what, the Carnival Liberty?
Yes.
And we've been on this before.
Yes, we have. I think twice.
Now, this one is a little shorter stay though. This is the first time we've done a cruise in the winter, so it's like January 3rd today, the day we're leaving. Yeah. And it's for like 3 days, 4 nights. In January, the first time we've done winter, we usually are like spring breakers.
Yeah, totally.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take you along, show you like day by day in one video everything that we're doing. You know, maybe give you some tips or tricks, and just, if you haven't been cruising before, you know, kind of give you an idea what it's like. So I think the first thing we need to do is let's go have a room tour, show you the suite we're staying in this time. So here we are on deck 2, cabin 355. Let's go inside and check it out, Nixter. So here we go. We have one like queen size or king size bed for Nikki and I. The sofa here is going to pull out for a couch. And then this, the youngest child, who's actually in high school, that's going to pull down for like a bunk bed. Not much to this room. At least this room has a window. We have a window over there. We've got the vanity with the mirrors and the television. And since this was just a 3-day, 4-night cruise, this is the luggage. This was all just carry-on. That's me, that's Nikki, that's my youngest child. And the big bag is the oldest child, Caitlin. And I think half of that is makeup. And I suppose I should show you how the restrooms look, the bathrooms. So here we have the bathroom. This is the shower, which is very tight for a big guy like me. And the vacuum toilet that's going to vacuum down the waste. A little sink area. Rick's Flicks right there. So there you go. 4 people in here. It's going to be fun. Taking turns, taking showers and everything. Getting ready for dinner with the girls, you know. So there we go. There's a little breakdown of what the room looks like. This little, now we do have an exterior cabin. They do have smaller ones that are interior with no window. But look at that window there.
I know, it's very
look at that little
pretty.
view we got the sun setting, Nikki.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's got a good view.
So I tell you what, why don't we give you guys a little view of this sunset as we're talking. Now we try to do these cruises on the least expensive side, but one thing that we kind of have to have is a window, right?
Yes, that's kind of a minimum for me.
The interior rooms are a bit more cheaper, but they don't have the window, and it's a requirement.
Yeah, and you can see why now. That sunset is just gorgeous.
That is worth the extra money, Nikki.
Yeah, definitely.
This is day 1. I'm getting ready for dinner. That's why I have on my fancy collared yellow shirt. You know, taking it up a notch, right, Nikki?
Yes.
So we'll go to dinner,
fancy.
and we'll show you that. Now this is the first time they have like 3 different dinners. You have an early dinner. You have, that's about, what, about 6 p.m.?
Yeah, that's normally what we choose.
Right, we normally go to early.
Yeah.
And then you have a late dinner, which is around 8:15 p.m.
Yes.
And then there's open seating, which is what we're doing tonight for the first time.
Yeah, we thought we'd try it this go
We've
around.
never done it before.
Yeah.
So with the open seating dinner, it's from like 5:45 to 9:30 we get to go.
Yes.
But we're still going early.
We eat early.
And then, according to our fun times, the little brochure they give you is the daily itinerary.
Yeah.
We're going to have some comedy shows tonight.
Yeah, we always like to hit those up.
Oh, we
Those are our
love
favorites.
the comedy shows on cruise ships.
Yeah.
So we have one at what 8:30, or is it 9:30? 9:30 and 11:30.
Yes.
So let's go to dinner right now. Well, we made it to the Golden Olympian restaurant. This is it.
I'm excited. Let's see what they have on the menu here.
We're going to be the first ones in. All right, so we've made it inside. What do you think, Nick? Very
I
pretty.
love it. Yeah, the chandeliers are always something that, you know, I kind of look at, and these are just really, really pretty.
Right, and this is one of my favorite things about cruising is because we're having dinner and breakfast together.
Yes.
Now, when we're out in the real world, our busy schedules do not allow for that.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's got different things going on at different times, so it's kind of harder to have dinner together all the time.
Yes,
in the world.
That's right. And on a cruise, we turn off our phones, and it's just about the family. And yeah, I think that's one of my favorite parts too.
Okay, it's bad lighting, but let's check out the menu. What do we have for appetizers?
We have fried calamari, chilled Vietnamese roll, which is like a shrimp and veggie roll, cream of ripened tomatoes, corn chowder Maryland, and heart of lettuce.
For me, it's going to be either the Vietnamese roll, the Caesar salad, or the smoked chicken quesadilla. And for the main courses, we have a sweet and sour shrimp, a roasted chicken, a glazed pork loin, a beef brisket, a vegetable lasagna, and an Indian vegetarian. And from the grill, we have some salmon, a chicken breast, a pork chop, and a flat iron steak. And as far as side dishes go, maybe we'll try that new Epcot ride, Ratatouille.
I think I'll stick with the bacon mac and cheese.
And the port of call, a grilled mahi-mahi. I might go with that. Ooh, so much good stuff to choose from. We'll wait till it all gets to the table and we'll see what I ended up with. For my appetizer, I really wanted to try the Vietnamese roll, so I went for it and I got it. But I also played it safe. I asked for a second appetizer and went with the chicken quesadillas. And my main course, I'm going with the mahi-mahi. And then I also got a side dish of a baked potato. What'd you get, Nick?
I got the quesadillas again, just like you, and then I did a pork chop this time. I haven't had a pork chop in probably like 5 years.
Wow.
So yeah, I thought I'd give it a shot. And then bacon mac and cheese, and mine comes also with mashed potatoes. So yeah, there you go.
Highlights of the dessert menu, Nikki. What do you think?
I know which two, actually. I always get the cheese plate, and then I want to get the strawberry cream because it's got the elderflower sponge cake, which I love.
I'm getting 2 of those.
Are you really?
I'm getting 2.
Awesome.
So there we go. Like, one of my favorite things about the cruising is the nightly dinners.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, yeah, being with the girls and
Right.
having a sit-down dinner is always nice.
And
so.
it feels free. You know, we paid for the cruise. You know, like I said, if you want extra stuff, just ask for it. They're more than happy to give it to you.
Yeah, that's true.
And with that being said, Nick, I think maybe now we go, let's go change into my my comedy clothes, because we're going to head up that comedy club.
All right, let's do this.
I love those comedians. And now, on to the comedy stylings of Michael Macy. So this is the 18 plus show. How old are you, Courtney?
Not 18.
17 and a half.
Yeah. No, I'm 3/4.
17 and 3/4.
Yeah.
Close enough. Dad says so. So we have 3 ratings for the comedy. We have a PG, that's kid friendly, the kids can see that one. You have an R-rated and an explicit, so beware. You don't want the kiddies hearing some bad words. Stick to the PG. Comedy show's over, but Courtney's rushing back to the room just so she can order room service. So 2 comedy shows, but the last thing we're going to do tonight is grab some of this pizza, which you can see right here. A very popular late night move. And there it is, the most popular late night snack on a Carnival cruise. Pizza from the Pizza Pirate. It is about 1 in the morning, and this late night pizza, that's going to end it for day 1. Stay tuned, we're about to head into day 2, which is going to be a day trip to the city of Atlantis. Alrighty guys, day 2 of our Bahama cruise, and we like to start every day out, every morning out, having a breakfast. Not the buffet breakfast. No, we like to go have a nice sit down breakfast as a family. Let's go head there right now. So for breakfast we go to the back of the boat for the Silver Olympian restaurant. And I'm running a little late, but the family's already in here. So let's join them and check out the menu. Okay, so the breakfast menu is broken up into a couple of different sections where we have a morning pastry and a griddle. You get danishes, toast, vanilla French toast, short stack pancakes, buttermilk waffles. All those are leading candidates for me. And we have a section for fruits, juices, and grains, bananas, baked apples. And we have a cereal section All different kinds of your favorite cereals, Corn Flakes, Lucky Charms, Cheerios, things like that. And we have an egg section, Eggs Benedict, broken egg sandwich, that sounds pretty good, eggs any style. And then we have a section for some sides, which I recommend the hash brown potatoes. Those are pretty good. And the lighter side, yogurt parfaits, avocado toast, egg whites. What to get? So while we're waiting for the food to come, I thought I'd give you a little panoramic view of this breakfast restaurant. Directly behind me through those windows is the oceans, the back of the ship. And this really is the best way to do breakfast. Rather than being upstairs and just being like in a line of cattle in the buffet lines. You know, come down here with my family. A nice, slow, relaxing breakfast. So if you're ever on a cruise, this is how I recommend you do breakfast. Forget the cattle call buffet lines upstairs. Come into a nice, elegant restaurant. Have a quiet, easy sit-down breakfast with your family. So here's what some of the food looks like. Caitlin got some Belgian waffles with a hash brown potato. Courtney got some little hot cakes, some pancakes over there with some scrambled eggs. And I got myself what did I get? Oh, a vanilla French toast with a hash brown potato. My only regret, I wish I had more hash brown potatoes. Well, Nikki, now that we've made it into the Serenity deck.
Serenity now!
Yes, George Costanza.
Exactly.
What did you think of the breakfast?
Well, I'm always pretty neutral. You didn't show mine. I just have like oatmeal and rye toast.
Yours wasn't so exciting. I didn't show it.
But it was okay. It was pretty good. We had a Danish, and here's a note. In past cruises, we've been given like an assortment of Danishes that they walk around and pass out. They don't do that anymore. You have to order it.
Yeah, and they seem like they skimped out on the hash browns too. Only giving us one where I think it used to be like 2. Yeah. So maybe a little bit of cost-cutting measures here. I don't know.
And here's one other thing too that you guys should make a note of is that if you're gonna order from room service, they charge you for it now.
Yeah, they didn't charge in the past.
No, it used to be free, and it was like we ordered a pack of cookies and 2 hot chocolates for the girls, and it was like $7. So you know, they're making changes here.
Right, but I mean, it was nice to have a sit-down breakfast with the family.
Yes, back to
more relaxing. And here's the thing: now after your sit-down breakfast, you want second breakfast like the hobbits did, right?
Yeah,
if you want second breakfast, go upstairs to the buffet.
Exactly.
So yeah, we're just hanging out here on the Serenity deck. That's 18 plus, so you gotta be older to come here. No little kids running around.
Exactly.
That's where the Serenity comes from. So we're still pulling into port, right?
Yes.
And we're gonna have our day at the city of Atlantis, discovering that.
Yeah, we've never been there before. We've always kind of zoomed by it. We always go to the private beach option.
Yeah.
So so we're gonna do the aquarium today. I thought it might be kind of fun to do something different.
There's a lot of things to do in Atlantis. Now we chose the one, pretty much the most affordable one.
Yeah, the base price one.
Because like the water park, because there's a bunch of water slides there, and then that was what, like $165 a person?
Yeah, it came with food and stuff like that too, but I was just like, let's walk around and look at the aquarium.
Yeah, we chose the one that was what $60 a person?
65, yeah.
65 a person, so yeah. Let's just enjoy a few more minutes of serenity before we head down to the lost city of Atlantis. Well, alrighty guys, we have made it onto shore. Got our land legs back, right Nick?
Yes, definitely.
Now I'm not wearing a yellow shirt. I'm not wearing my sunglasses. I forgot my hat. So this is going to be a weird segment of Rick Flicks without a yellow shirt, the hat and the glasses. So I do have hair. I just cut it really short. And it's gray.
Rub his hair for good luck.
It's gray. That's why I started cutting my hair short when I was really young, because I was turning gray. Thanks for making me admit that, Nikki.
Okay.
So we are going to go on a walking tour of the lost city of Atlantis.
Yes, we get to see the aquariums and stuff today. I'm really excited. We've never done that before.
And we trained up for this we watched Aquaman.
Yes, we did.
So we know all about Atlantis now, right?
Yes, we sure do.
So this should be a pretty simple tour for us. You know, if you saw some of our other cruise videos, you know, sometimes we tend to go on the more wilder excursions. But this one should be a little more slow-paced, a little more relaxing. It's just a walking tour. Check out the aquarium and the resort itself. Okay, guys, we just got done with our walking tour of Atlantis.
Yes.
So now we're free to move about on our own, do whatever we want for the next few hours, whatever we want to do. But what do you think about the tour, Nikki?
I thought it was really interesting. It was a little hectic because there was a bunch of tour groups like walking around. It wasn't quite as peaceful and serene as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But I really did enjoy it though. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it started off a little wonky.
Yeah.
We started off in like the mall area and through the casino.
Yeah, the gift shop and the casino is where you start. It's a little odd.
But the casino had those big sculptures and stuff.
Yeah, which I thought was really gorgeous. I took a lot of pictures.
Those were really nice. And then we moved on to like the most interesting part, which was all the aquariums, there were a ton.
Yes.
A ton of aquariums, a ton of different sea life.
Yeah, and huge sea creatures.
Yeah, like
I mean, they were big.
That manta.
Yes, the manta ray was huge, and then like some grouper was humongous.
Right.
I mean, it's bigger than you.
And then we saw some sharks, which Caitlin didn't appreciate.
No, she didn't like that at all.
But hey, my head is really shining without my hat and stuff, right?
Yeah, you're quite shiny.
But overall, the resort is beautiful.
Yes.
I can see if you like wanted to come here and stay for a week or so and do some beach activities and just visiting the area, visiting the Bahamas, water activities and stuff. This would be a good place to stay.
Yeah, this would be the place to go, definitely.
Yeah. So with that being said, I think we're just going to explore around a little bit on our own and then head back to the cruise ship.
Yep.
I tell you what, as we're taking the bus back to the cruise ship, I'm going to let you guys enjoy some of the sights of the aquarium to the sounds of the swamp donkeys.
In my dreams, I'm swimming deep in the water, the deep blue sea is only getting harder, so I spend my time in nature I abide, having to be a son in the earth's vibe. Good vibes, follow the high tide. Good vibes, following my life. Good vibes, follow the high tide. Good vibes, following my life.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that little music montage by the Swamp Donkeys. Music is on iTunes and Spotify. That is my daughter's boyfriend's band. They're a bunch of high school kids, but I think their music's really cool. So I just had to switch back to the cap and the yellow. It was just too weird seeing me without some of this gear I usually wear. But I think this is going to wrap it up for day 2. What we're going to do for the rest of the night, we're going to go to dinner again, and we're going to hit up all 3 comedy shows tonight. That's how much we love these comedians on this show. And tomorrow's going to be a day at sea, so I think that's going to be a good day to show you the ship. So stay tuned for day 3 coming up right now. Okay, so here we are, day 3. This is our day at sea, so we're just going to hang out on the ship today. So I thought this would be a good day to just show you some of the highlights of the ship.
Yeah.
We're not going to show you every nook and cranny, but just like the major points. So since we're at towards the back of the ship, let's walk back even further, and then we'll go all the way up to like the Lido deck, and we'll start there. And then we'll just move like forward and downward till we get all the highlights. So deck 9, the Lido deck, towards the back, there is one small pool back here. And because we have some weather moving in, they have it closed. They have the roof on. It is actually raining right now. Also on deck 9, the Lido deck, is where we have all the buffets. Right now we're having breakfast, but this is where you're going to get all your buffet foods at lunch and even at dinner.
Yeah, snacks.
Yeah, snacks and all kinds of stuff. So this is a very popular destination on the cruise, the buffet lines.
Yes.
And on the deck by the pool area, even what's his name, Guy Fieri, he has a little burger place, doesn't he, Nick?
Yes, and the burgers are really good here. They're not too bad. The kids have loved it.
That guy is everywhere. And this is the main pool, but as you can see, and sunning area. As you can see right now, there's no sun. This is the first bit of rain we've had on this trip.
Yeah, and honestly, the first bit of rain we've ever really had, other than maybe our honeymoon, like on a cruise.
And it's just bad that it's on sea day.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
This place is really hopping with people sunning and swimming on sea day.
It might pass by though. It looks like it's clearing up a little bit over there, like we're going into better weather.
And here's a shot of the lobby from the 9th deck, the Lido deck. Looking all the way down to the lobby. Now the walls are pretty pretty with the lights and everything. That's pretty nice. We'll go down to the actual lobby in a little bit. So that's going to do it for deck 9, Lido deck. The rest of it's just going to be like staterooms. So let's go down to deck 5, which is what, Promenade, Nikki?
Yes.
Right now we're going to be in the area that has a lot of the shopping.
Yes.
What kinds of stuff do they have?
Anywhere from jewelry to t-shirts to perfume.
Yeah, jewelry stores, watches, even like a general store where you can get like toothbrushes and stuff.
Yes, and candy. There's like a candy shop too, so yeah.
You know what else this has, Nikki?
What?
A beautiful view of this, I guess, chandelier.
It is. It's really cute. It's super funky. I like it. It's very fun.
Deck 5 is also home of the Skybox Sports Bar. Catch all your games and stuff. Have a cold beverage when you're in here. And as you can see, right through here, another main part of this floor, or this deck, is going to be the casino. Okay, well, even though we don't partake of the casino, let's just do a quick little walkthrough. Show you guys what it looks like if you're the type that's interested in such things. I don't think we're actually allowed to film too much of the casino, like walk through and show the tables and stuff. I don't think that's copacetic.
Nope.
And another reason why we don't hang out in the casino too much. Why is that, Nikki?
Cigarette smoke.
The smoking. So there's a lot of smoking going on with the gambling and stuff, so
yeah,
not very big fans of the cigarette smoke. But as we make our way down here on deck 5, this is where we're going to get to all the clubs and stuff.
Right.
So I'll show you a little bit of those areas.
Yeah.
So this is actually inside here, one of the nightclubs, the Hot and Cool nightclub. We can't go film in there right now because there's actually an art auction and I'm not allowed to film. The other thing about deck 5, all through here we have a lot of just lounging areas where you can sit, play cards, or just hang out with your family or have drinks or whatever you want to do. Very much a very lounging area right here. So inside here we actually have the Piano Man bar. This is actually a very cool looking bar. We never really go in here, but other than to film it, because the piano theming is really cool. But I have walked by it at night and they've been playing piano and people in there having their drinks and having a good time. And so we're going to walk inside the stage bar here now. Now this is a bar area that typically they do the karaoke.
Yes.
But we're not going to do any karaoke this cruise. We have done some karaoke in the past.
Yeah, well, Courtney, not us.
I was going to say.
Not me.
And yeah, by we, I mean our daughter Courtney. And now we're going to show you a little bit of, what's this called, Nick?
The Victoria Lounge.
And what do we do in here?
This is where we spend most of our evenings.
We do.
Because it's where the comedy shows are.
Exactly. All the comedy happens in here. And they're having a lot of comedy shows this cruise. So that is really keeping us occupied.
Yeah, it's really stacked. I mean, really, it's like every hour and a half there's another cruise, or there's another comedy show.
Yeah.
At least 4 a night.
Yeah, we really, really enjoy that.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
And here we have the main lobby. Now, I'm lucky that it's being quiet right now.
Right.
Normally this is like full of like live music and stuff.
And a lot of people.
Yeah, they have a bar right here on one side and the stage on the other. And it's usually pretty hopping, especially at night.
Yes.
So I have to say, being at the main lobby on this floor and then looking up at that chandelier, this lighting fixture, especially when it's changing colors.
It's a lot of fun.
That's the highlight of being in the lobby, I think.
I think so too.
It's very beautiful.
It is.
And now I think we'll move on to the main theater. This is where they're going to do the night shows, the Broadway-esque type shows.
Yeah.
And bingo.
Exactly. And it's called the Venetian Palace.
Yep, and there's a bingo game going on right now.
And they have a winner.
Yeah, caught the winner. Now the thing is, we haven't gone to any shows this cruise.
No.
And the Broadway shows are kind of hit and miss in our opinion.
Yes.
We've been some that we've really enjoyed. And we've been in some that we just kind of had to leave. Well, alrighty, that's going to do it for our little quick tour of the ship. Not every nook and cranny, like I said, but that's the highlights of the ship, basically, right?
Yeah.
So I think for the rest of the day, we're just going to do what we've been doing. We're going to go to a nice dinner. We're going to go to a comedy club.
Yep.
Check out the comedians. Now, while we were on the ship, I did cross over the 10,000 sub mark. So I had something planned for that special, but Courtney's not 18. Courtney wants to do it with me.
Yes.
And she has to be 18 years old.
Yeah.
and I can't sign a waiver. She has to be 18. But I think we came up with a good backup plan.
Oh, yeah.
So once we get back to Orlando, I'll film that special 10,000 sub thank you to everyone, and we'll see how that goes. And with that being said,
Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
thanks for watching Rick's Flicks, and now it's time to relax.